Yeah.
You know whose trade got rescinded and he ended up being an integral part of a championship team?
Who?
Robert Horry.
Oh.
In Houston.
Oh.
Yeah.
People forget about this. He was going to be traded away for Sean Elliott.
Put us in that people group. Yeah, forgot about that. Yes.
And he ended up becoming a big part of that team, and we know that that's what started before he ever got down the line to places like here.
Yeah.
My point is, if I'm the Lakers, I literally queue up Robert Horry highlights, and I say,
this is you.
This is what you're going
That's not
to
bad.
be
That's not
as
bad.
far as the role is concerned.
But how would
If
you
he
feel if you were
morphs
him,
into
though?
Horry?
How would Clinton feel if it was Clinton?
I think it's tough. I mean, I remember the body language that you saw. He was on the bench. He was dressed.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, he'll be available. He was not going to be available for personal reasons. I think in 2025, NBA teams are far more prepared to deal with this kind of thing than they would have been 15 years ago.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, you know what? We actually understand this.
But if it
this is
happened
awkward.
here, yeah.
You can take a week to get back.
to get yourself
Now, don't
right.
get me wrong.
Yeah.
I said yesterday on the show, on TV, I said, grow up, young man. It's time to play basketball. Don't get me wrong.
I'm with you on all of that. The
gonna
wild
need 3
card.
days. Yeah.
The wild
Yeah.
card is emotions are real.
Yeah.
Some people process them quicker than others. And some people can never get over. Like Lamar Odom had sent him into a tailspin that he never really
That's
recovered
what I'm saying.
from.
And here's the thing. I didn't want to get rid of Dalton Knecht anyway. I like that guy. That's why this is so unfortunate. I thought he would have been a person worth keeping, even in the Mark Williams situation. So you try to –
But that's kind of what I was getting at.
He was
This
trying to
is-
have the- it was a compliment.
The only way we could get a player as good as Mark Williams is
we
to
had
put
to
in
trade
another
you.
good player.
That might help.
Your value is what made this thing go. This
Right.
wasn't we threw
You
in a
drafted
Gatorade
me.
packet.
You said you
no,
believed
it also
in me.
helps
Right.
that
Yeah.
you didn't trade for somebody who was you believed to be a better version of Dalton Knecht.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You traded
You're
for a
not-
completely
You're
different
not 7
player.
feet tall, dude. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
We needed a
Absolutely.
big body. That's not you.
Yeah. But yeah,
they
Robert Horry.
wanted you the same way we wanted you, and they weren't going to do it
Traded a car
otherwise.
for a boat. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Not a car for a car.
Anyway,
Yes.
Robert Horry is what I would say. I would literally show highlights to him.
You didn't ask though.
of
How
Robert.
many days would you need if it happened to you in this room?
I mean,
would you be cool with us day one?
Probably a game. I mean, I think that one game is reasonable.
I'd need more time.
No, you're right.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I would go into full 1,000%. What can I get out of this mode? And it would be.
I see what you're saying.
And it would
Negotiate.
be okay.
Yesterday's price was not today's price on pretty much everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I get it. I'm going to work my ass off here. I'm going to make the shots you need me. Maybe I can get a ring out of this thing. If everything breaks right, I might be able to get a ring out of these things. But I know how you feel about me, and I'm never going to forget. I'm going to go to work because that's good for me.
Yeah.
Because they drafted him too.
I get it. But now that I know, I know.
What was that old basketball movie with Robbie Benson? Up
Oh,
yours
God.
with a
I
red
know
hot poker.
exactly what you're
Up
talking
yours
about.
with a red hot poker. I'd
Yeah.
be going bonkers out there if I was him. Robbie Benson time.
I would
Logo.
lie.
Yeah.
I would lie.
Yes.
I mean, I would pretend that I am over it and dealing with it, and I would never be over it.
I mean, it's
and
better
deal
than
with
being
it.
in Charlotte, though.
Ah,
Like, on balance.
great point.
On
Yes,
balance. You know what I'm
great
saying? There's the
point.
emotional
What if he
element.
doesn't play much?
But,
I mean, I think he'll play. He's not going to play none, but
You just ended it for me. You're right.
Yeah.
I saved
Anyway.
you from Charlotte. You should be happy.
Robert Horry,
Yeah.
perfect example. That's all I got.
There you go. My man.
No problem.
Good to
Horry's
see
not
you.
bad.
Yes, sir.
Horry's not bad. That's a good comp.